Good afternoon. In my earlier video, I described how we assemble the Ohms apparatus in order to verify Ohm's law, which is the fact that the potential difference of the circuit is directly proportional to the actual current going through the circuit. And I did say that if you plot the actual potential difference in volts, which is the work done by the current against the resistance in a circuit, is directly proportional to the current, which means if you plot the voltage V against the current, you get a straight line through the origin. And within the limits of experimental error, we should get a straight line through a point. And if you find the grade of the line, you get the resistance of the circuit. And my A-level student has actually accomplished that, and he diligently recorded the results during the experiment when we plotted, when he recorded the potential difference and the current, and plotted the voltage against the current, and he got a very good straight line. Okay, so well done. And the grade of the line, as my student found the gradient. Remember, when you find the gradient, you make sure the 2 points you take on the line to measure the gradient should be as far away from possible to limit any random errors due to the thickness of the pencil. Yeah, and the gradient he found from the line, was found to be 9.4 ohms. Just by looking at the data, you can see there's a direct proportionality between the voltage and the current. So the voltage is directly proportional to the current, which means if you double current, you double the voltage, vice versa. So if you double the voltage, you double the current, and if you treble the voltage, you treble the current. So this illustrates a direct proportionality between the variables between the voltage and the current. As you can see from the data, if you double the voltage from 1 volt to 2 volts, the current doubles from 0.11 amps to 0.22 amps. Yeah, and similarly, if you treble the voltage from 1 to 3 volts, it trebles from 0.11 amps to 0.32 amps. So that's an approximate doubling of the current when the voltage is doubled. Similarly, if you quadruple the voltage from 1 volt to 4 volts, the current goes from 0.11 amps to 0.42 amps, which is roughly roughly quadrupling the current. So this illustrates a direct proportionality between the voltage and the current, and thus verifies Ohm's law, whereby the voltage is directly proportional to current, which means, in general terms, V equals IR. V equals IR, which is Ohm's law, and my A-level student did very well in finding the grade of the graph, which is the constant resistance of the circuit. He found that to be 9.4 ohms. Thank you.